You know, I'll probably do that later, but for now, let's get back on track with this. Okay. Staying alone in the living room, I really regret what I did. No, it's too late already. I could have put it another way, so why? I'm enjoying, I like it. Seeing the different route, as well as having more insight into what the characters, well, primarily Shiro, is thinking. Why could I only convince her using words that make her look like that? More cooking. Yeah, there's been a lot of cooking parts. Interlude 6-1. Fate. It's a quiet, windless night. The time is past midnight. A settled darkness. The town is like a dark sea that only has moonlight to illuminate it. The clouds are moving. There's no wind at ground level. But way up in the sky, the air is roaring and letting the overlapping clouds flow.
風が出るな。
Maybe she can hear the wind. The hell kind of town has no lights? I grew up in a small town, and even at night there were some lights, so it's a bit odd. Looking up at the wind in the sky, she mutters quietly. The one standing quietly in the yard glaring at the sky is a girl called Saber. Her golden hair is beautiful even in the dark night, and her clear green eyes are watching the appearing and disappearing moon. The town starts what to happen. She casts a glance to the corner of the yard. There's an old shed, and her master is sleeping.
あなたが戦わないというのならいい。
Saber, don't do something stupid, please. I'd prefer you to just stay right here. A clang. The echo of steel melts into the night without reaching anyone. Shiro just moves his bed into the... At this rate, yeah. Like, I think there's only been one night where he's been in his room so far, I think. Like, yeah, it's... The moon disappears and appears. Saber's gonna do... She's gonna pull a Shiro and do something dumb. I can feel it. In the instant the clouds in the sky float past, the girl's appearance is completely changed. Heavy, hard silver armor. Oh dear. Her figure covered in blue clothes is not something you can call a girl now. I mean, sure? Impregnable defense is made from magical energy overpowering others. And an invisible sword hidden by magical energy beyond human levels. Sure, dumb? Nah. That figure, said to be invincible on the battlefield, proves their existence to this day. Even with the invisible sword, Her Majesty proves that she is an excellent swordsman. That is why she is Saber. The one said to have the greatest power of the seven servants, the hero of the sword. Sure, stands rather, yeah. Also, it's bad that... That's actually genius. I want to play Dark Souls, but I'm so bad at not raging that I've just kind of avoided doing so. Actually, you know, maybe now I'd be fine, but like 3-4 years ago, I would have chucked a controller across the room. This one said that the greatest power of the seven servants, the hero of the sword, a knight among knights, true to decorum and acting on its master's order. Whatever the other hero experience may be, she's an ideal swordsman who will not disobey her master. Well... I don't know how that's gonna work out now, Shiro. Those isn't hard if you know the mechanic. That's what I've heard. Like... have you seen that video of the guy who, like, played it using a bunch of, like, I think bananas that were... Oh, I'd have to find it. Okay, you know what? Hang on. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna grab the link, actually, because it's kind of hilarious. Oh, well, that's... Hang on. Alright. Just... look at that. It's interesting. Okay. But that ends today. Oh, Saber, please. She's hereby disobeying her master's order. No. She's not disobeying her master. She's considered how to make her master win, and the result of her decision is this. Yeah, Saber, here's the thing though. We end up dead if we do go. But her master this time will not be able to fix his personality. So it'll be her role to devote herself to being heartless. If the master is not going to fight, his sword will have to fight. But still, there'll be no hindrance in battle. Confirming her own ability as she returns to gaze to the moon. She is no more interested in the shed her master is sleeping in. Energy from shit, yeah. As she has taken arms, the only thing in her is the will to defeat her enemy. The moon glooms. Just as a large cloud covers the sky, Saber jumps over the wall of the house. She runs through the darkness. The silver night runs through the sleeping town. There's only one destination, a sacred mountain on the outskirts of town, the Whyyyyyy temple located on top of it. Even Saber understands how hard it will be to single-handedly kill the master at the temple. As Shira says, it is obvious she'll suffer great injury. In the worst case, she'll be the one killed. But what kind of a servant would she be if she couldn't do something like this? The servant is supported by their superior abilities and the pride that they have built up. Yeah, and you're letting that pride, make bad decisions. They have pride as heroes and confidence that they are the strongest who have fought through many battles. Then again, she was surprised she's supposed to get Max trying to hit him. Yeah. Yeah, in that case, he's not terrible, but yeah, compared to, like... Rin and a lot of these others, he's... Yeah, but yeah, for a regular human, not bad. She's a heroic spirit passed down and honored from the ancient times. So defeat will not be acceptable no matter who the enemy is. No. Even imagining defeat is unforgivable. Even though some childish parts remain, she's no exception. Because she is crowned with the name Saber, she cannot ignore her pride. Her pride will not allow her to just observe and face with an enemy. Therefore, she will not falter no matter what kind of trap is waiting, and all she can do is challenge by herself. Compared to anyone in the match, you'll already screw. Yeah. If they say there's no chance of victory, she will create one with her own sword. Saber. Okay. The sword in her hand is a fine sword that has defeated many foes. At the very least, we know that nothing too bad's gonna happen, since we already had the bad ending, but... As she has the invisible air, there's nothing for her to fear. She runs through the mountain pass and up the road to the temple. What awaits her after the mountain pass are great stone stairs. Ah. Alright. Just so... Let's see. Magical Energy B, Luck B, Noble Phantasm. Her Noble Phantasm is only a C? I guess that's because we don't have much knowledge of it right now. Maybe? I don't know. Strength B. Rider, riding A+. Can ride even demonic and holy creatures if they're Bs. Does not include dragons. Don't know assassin or caster yet. B strength for Berserker's A+. Huh. Exit menu. This is different from the Ryudo Temple she remembers. The air is stagnant. Yeah, she was kind of, well... Yeah, her stats showed her as being somewhat slow, but... she still kept up with Berserker somewhat. As well as Lancer, so... But I think it should be more similar than the stats let on. The wind is dead. The ley line of the land is already contaminated. This place is a land of death. Once entered, one will not be able to exit alive. Actually, hang on. Yeah, we still only know about Berserker's axe sword. Saber, you just said that if you enter, you won't exit alive, and you... Okay, but there's no hesitation. Saber's speed does not drop one bit as she runs up the steps. She runs through the scene. The sound of her kicking the stone steps echoes in the air, and the mountain starts to squirm noisily. There are long stairs. temple gate is far away even for Saber, who's running like an arrow. Run such a long distance without being detected is impossible. There will certainly be a surprise attack. The gate should not be easily reached. But no matter what scheme awaits, the only thing to do is defeat it in advance. Oh, Saber. Nothing can stop her now. That confidence is gonna get you killed. Even if Berserker appears, she'll break through it. I'm just imagining Saber trembling running up the steps. Oh, that... I can imagine just her running with a serious look on her face, sword at her side, and she just face plants with the legs up in the air. That'd be hilarious. Oh, man. I wouldn't be surprised if someone drew fan art of that. I'm gonna have to look after this, because that... With this scene, it's too good of an opportunity for someone not to have drawn it, right? Like, there's no way. That has to be a thing. That is the product of her determination and confidence. And at the top, when she's about to reach the temple gates, that obstacle appears. Saber stops. Even she, determined to beat any enemy, is surprised by this enemy. A natural emotion. The gallant figure of the man that appears is far too lacking in enmity and unbelievably free of any openings.
貴様
Stopping, Saber readies her invisible sword. Saber. I had that thought too when I first saw him in the UBW anime, but I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that. Freaking purple-haired Sephiroth. Man with the moon at his back wards off Saber's killing intent as if it were just a light breeze.
侍か
She must be surprised by an opponent she has heard of, but never seen before. Her second Holy Grail war. Even for she who has seen many heroic spirits, this is the first for a servant like this. Sweat forms on Saber's brow. Not because of fear, but because it is incomprehensible. It's not as if there haven't been strange servants like him before. There should be no servant more mysterious and suspicious than Archie from last time. In comparison to that, the servant in front of her has no fearful aspects, nor a fearful weapon. Fearful weapon. That is why it is strange. Nothing can be felt from the man. There's no doubt that he's a servant. There's no sense of any magical energy, nor a hero's noble phantasm. So beating him should be easy. It is true that this match should be over in one blow. But her instincts tell her this. Do not underestimate him. This servant has a way to seize a certain kill. She cannot approach. It could be said that the range of the man's weapon, the Japanese katana, is hard to judge, but above it, Saber's location is at a disadvantage. Above and below the stairs. There's about 5 meters between them. She would certainly receive that sword before she could run up and rush him. But nothing can be felt from that sword. It should be easy to repel it. So she should not hesitate and rush in. But Saber instinctively understands she cannot close in without care. She adjusts her stance slightly and glares at the enemy in front of her. His identity is unknown, but she should at least determine the class of the samurai.
聞こう。その身はいかなるサーバントか。
Saber asks, not expecting an answer. With a smile.
アサシンのサーバント、佐々木小次郎。
The servant says so as if singing. Go in, just do it, you're strong. No. Yeah. It's only natural for Saber to be surprised. Servants should hide their identities. Where in the world did you find a servant that just comes out with it himself? Someone extremely confident?
貴様、何を？
何をとは無粋だな。立ち会いの前に名を明かすのは当然であろう。それがそなたのように見目麗しい相手ならばなおのこと。だというのに、そのような顔をされるとは心外であった。
I don't know if he means fair as in like she likes a fair fight or fair as in beautiful. Because I low-key kind of feel like he's flirting with her. Not sure though. Assassin. The man who called himself Sasaki Kojiro continues as if enjoying Saber's confusion. Saber surely does not know that this servant is a swordsman who wielded a katana called Monoho Shizao and is often rumored to have no match in this large world. No. What would change even if she knew? His birth is unknown, and even his existence is uncertain. His story was only told through word of mouth. There was only one who knew the existence of the swordsman. That being the worthy rival of the rare skilled swordsman. The one being his only enemy who defeated the man called Sasaki Kojiro. One cannot call this person a hero. The servant assassin, Sasaki Kojiro, is in existence quite unlike Saber. What servant would know the skills of a swordsman who is usually not treated as a hero? There are only two truths in front of her right now. This man in front of her is her enemy, and that he has given his name.
参りました。名乗られたからには、こちらも名乗り返すのは騎士の礼です。
Saber's voice in reply is heavy. For her, it is too risky to state her true name. She cannot reveal her true name no matter what torture she receives, and she has no intention of revealing it. Well, that's a bit rude on your part, Saber. That is only for the sake of victory. She cannot disgrace the faith of the knight for such a thing.
小次郎と言いましたね。アサシンのサーバントよ。私は。
よい。名乗れば名乗り返さねばならぬ相手であったか。いや、無粋な真似をしたのは私であった。
Clank. Assassin descends the stairs elegantly and confronts Saber.
そのようなことで敵を知ろうとは思わぬ。我らにとって敵を知るにはこの刀だけで十分であろう。
I still really like this guy. Cause he basically gives up, even though that she still really can't glean much from that. He gives up his name and his class, and he gives up his advantage of having the high ground, where it would be hard for Saber to get in close. Saber's weakness is simply saying hello with a name. Oh, yeah. Her pride as a knight won't allow her to not introduce herself back.
違うか、セイバーのサーバントよ。
I think he still has it's in the descent of the stairs. Maybe he's still a few steps above. Who knows?
そう驚くこともあるまい。貴様の持つそれが何であるかは分からぬが、身にまとった殺気は剣士のもの。目がくらむほどの美しい剣気。その貴様がセイバー以外の何者であろうか。
Another step. Assassin descends the stairs and directs the point of his sword at Saber.
神明など知らずともよい。ただ、セイバーというサーバントがこの刃に敗れるだけの話だ。言葉で語るべきことなど皆無。もとより、サーバントとはそういうものであろ
The swordsman smiles happily.
なるほど。それは確かにその通りです。
Saber's wielding a shotgun. Honestly, it makes me wonder. Could there be... Could technically a hero be like a World War II war hero? Like theoretically speaking, right? That could happen, right? I would think. I wouldn't. I would assume it doesn't have to be someone who wielded a sword or lance or anything. You could just have a guy with a machine gun as a servant, just shoots magical bullets. That'd be something. Answering, she raises her sword close to her.
う。それでよい。では、果たし合おうぞ、セイバー。サーバント随一と言われるその剣に、しかと見せてもらわねばな。
I think it's possible there's... Oh, yeah. Not having, like, magic and whatnot to her life. Yeah, yeah, I suppose. He would have to be someone, like, really impressive, I would guess, but... The silver light jumps. Hardness and softness. The fight between two very different swordsmen begins under the moonlight. Oh, Shear's waking up. Also, status. Assassin. Sasaki Kojiro. Presence concealment D. Hides one's presence as a servant. Suitable for spying. Never heard of a. Yeah, that's true. Neutral evil. Okay. I took him as the true neutral type. Neutral evil is interesting. A plus agility. Luck is A. He has like no magical energy and no endurance. Decent strength. Resistance to changes in visibility caused by visual interference. Mind's Eye Fake. Also called the Sixth Sense Suppressions and Innate Talent Sense Danger. But was there anything updated for Saber at all? No. Oh, Invisible Air. Boundary Field of the Wind King. An invisible sword. It does not allow the enemy to determine its range. It is simple but tremendously effective in hand-to-hand combat. It is a noble phantasm protected by strong magic, but does not mean that the sword itself is invisible. The blade is clad in wind that changes the refraction of light and makes the shape of the sword invisible. Oh, okay. Rank C, type anti-personnel, noble phantasm, range 1 to 2, maximum target 1 on. Okay, the range 1 to 2 makes me really want a Fire Emblem styled Fate Stay Night. Like a redone Fate Stay Night in the way of Fire Emblem. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I don't know, I could be the only one there. It's not a vacuum, but the wind whirring around the blade is like a weapon, and it seems to increase the damage of the slash. Only when the compressed wind is released is a vacuum state created. When the target has resistance to visual impediments, the accuracy correction of visible air. Oh. So does that mean Assassin or Saki can actually see her sword? Or no, the accuracy correction... Huh. Other than the... No, I would not see, but like... Huh. Other than the advantage of making the blade invisible, it is possible to release the compressed wind, making it a single-use projectile weapon. The damage of such an attack is constant, and Saber strength or magical energy does not affect it. Gaybold, piercing lance of death thorns. Surely fail strike from the... As long as it pierces the heart even before distress, it's possible to dodge or block it once the threat has been determined. The dodge Gaybold Quinn does not need high agility, but instead the ability to change this fate before Gaybold is executed. Luck is most important. It is the most efficient noble phantasm as it requires little magical energy to activate, and each activation is a sure kill. Assassin can't see it. I don't think I did. Battle continuation A does not give up easily. It allows for a battle even on the verge of death, and allows the user to stay alive until they receive a clearly fatal blow. Ah. Restart. The ability to escape battle. You can also return an unfavorable battle to the beginning, turn 1, and restore the conditions of techniques to their initial states. Honestly, with the way they've built these, like, skills and abilities and all that, this setup is, like, perfect for a Fire Emblem styled game. IRDPW. Like, I really want one now. Divinity B. Strength of one's godlike nature. The more godlike blood possessed, the higher the stat becomes. Huh. Alright. Let's get back to the game. I wake up with a burning pain in my chest. I feel like I've had an ominous dream. It feels like my heart is hot. No, it's more like forcibly having heat driven into my heart from outside. A small doubt. Sure has a heart attack bad at any game. Oh dear. Before I think what it could be, my body starts to run.
Saber, いるか?
I open the Fusuma and rush into the room Saber should be sleeping in.
いない。あいつ、まさか。
No, it has to be. Yeah, she went and did something dumb. If she's not here, she must have gone to Ryudo Temple by herself.
バカ野郎、なんで体だって治りきってないのに、どうしてわざわざ。
I'm so angry it gives me a headache. Yeah, I heard the UBW anime, like, kinda, well, changed a few things, added a few things, but for the most part, it's the same from what I understand, anyway. And you don't get to see the multiple different endings. I'm so angry it gives me a headache. I didn't say I don't want to fight. I just... didn't want it to be hurt like that. Nothing will happen sitting here. I have to hurry to Ryudo Temple. The early fight with Sherry gets spotted in some Saber. Yeah, it did feel like there was more detail to that than the UBW anime showed. But yeah, it's been a while since I saw the UBW anime, so I could be misremembering, who knows. If you have time and possibility, shows to explain. Yeah, that's the only problem with animes. They kind of have to fit things into a certain criteria, which is unfortunate. I can't let Saber fight alone. Shiro, you could just call her back with a command spell. You could always do that. No. I don't know what good I'll be even if I go there. There should be something I'm able to do.
もう、あいつめ、女の子なんだから、もうちょっとおとなしくしてろってんだ。
Shiro? That line is a no-no in this day and age. I run. I run outside without changing, pick up the bike near the entrance and start to pedal with all my might. I go down the hill with no brakes. About 40 minutes to Ryudo Temple, even if I hurry. No mini climax, yeah, all the universe stuff purchased, yeah. I don't know when Saber left, but I have to catch up to her. And every minute counts. Interlude 6-2, Fate. The points of the swords cross. The swords are swung many times. Numerous blows. The sword and the katana repel each other, scattering sparks. The session of more than a few dozen blows does not change the positions of the two. Okay, so he still does have the high ground. Assassin, positioned above, does not retreat even a step. And Saber, trying to ascend the stairs, is unable to draw nearer and uselessly wastes time and spirit. Saber rushes in again. Assassin swings his longsword without difficulty and defends completely against Saber's charge. No, it isn't as simple as defending. If Saber's sword is lightning, Assassin's sword is a hurricane. Even though it does not match Saber in speed or power, its elastic tracks parry Saber's every blow. And the counter increases speed and flows towards Saber's neck like a strong wind. When Saber steps in again after avoiding that attack, the sword she's avoided comes at her again in no time. In contrast to the straight paths Saber's sword takes, Assassin's sword takes a curved path. They plus a jelly receipt, yeah. Yeah, from the little bit of Heaven's Feel that was spoiled to me, as well as just like from what I've heard people say, Heaven's Feel definitely does sound like the most interesting route. Assassin's blade is graceful, but since it moves in an arc, it does not take the shortest route. So he shouldn't be able to make it in time against Saber's sword moving in a straight line. But there's something about Assassin that reduces that difference to 0. The charge stops. Her sword won't make it in time against his sword's counterattack. She steps back, knowing the only way she can avoid it is to retreat. Assassin's swordplay is fascinatingly beautiful, but at the same time, it's so hard. It's so fast, it's hard to follow. Is that contradiction because of Assassin's skill, or the unfavorable position of attacking someone on higher ground? Without a definite answer, she avoids the sword pursuing her and parries the point trying to pierce her neck. When she notices she has retreated a few more steps. It's such a long sword. It should be easy to go inside on him once she has parried it away once, but she somehow cannot manage to do so. The enemy's excellent skill and definitely disadvantageous ground. Saber bites her lip, thinking she would not have this much trouble with that longsword on flat ground.
さすがにやりにくいな。見えない剣というものがこれほど厄介とは思わなんだ。
Assassin does not move. For him, this is only a battle of defense. He has no need to chase the retreating Saber without reason, nor forsake his advantage of higher ground.
見れば刀を見ることさえ初めてであろう。私の剣筋は邪道でな。波のものならばまず一撃で首を落とす。それをここまで防ぐとは嬉しいぞ、セイバー。加えて打ち込みも素晴らしい。その勝負でこれほどの剣撃を行うからにはさぞ鍛え抜かれた全身であろう。
As he has no need to keep attacking, Assassin observes Saber calmly. His sword wavers, losing strength. She cannot charge if that is an opening. There are no stances for that man. There are no stances. I need to stop talking so fast. I'm tripping over myself. You can only use that long sword if you can swing it from any position.
どうした？これで終わりというわけではあるまい。その不可視の剣、見かけ倒しではなかろうに。
いつまでも減らず口を。
The sword and the katana crash.
よし、当たりだ。
Longsword stops in empty space. Assassin smiles and looks at the sword, blocking the invisible sword. Parries the sword and... Saber defends herself from the blow to her neck. Even Saber knows that it is because of her invisible sword that she's able to block Assassin's unfamiliar techniques. I was in the high-level character fights of min-max in one stat and playstyle. The invisible sword confuses the opponent's senses in both offense and defense. That is why Assassin does not follow through too much. As he does not know how long Saber's sword is, it is too dangerous for Assassin to close in on Saber. If Assassin ever goes to attack Saber, that will be when... Saber tries to smash Assassin's head. That blow.
Yoshi, これで目測はついたな。刀身3尺余り、幅は4寸といったところか。形状は、セイバーの名の通り、典型的な西洋の剣だな。
He talks calmly, but it does not even need to be said how good his judgment is. Yeah, that's scary how he discerned that. Saber's blows are too fast to perceive, even if the sword can be seen. But not only does he defend against the invisible sword, but he has figured out its shape.
信じられない。何の魔術も使わず、満足に打ち合ってもいないというのに、私の剣を測ったのですか、あなたは。
ほう、驚いたか。だが、こんなものは大道芸であろうよ。邪剣使いゆえ、このような技ばかり上手くなる。
なるほど。私の一撃をまともに受けず、ただ払うだけがあなたの戦いだった。邪剣使いとは、その逃げ腰から来た俗称ですか。
Get his ass, Saber.
いやいや、まともに打ち合わぬ無礼は許せ。何しろこの長刀だ。打ち合えば折れるは必定。お主としては力勝負こそが基本なのだろうが、こちらはそうはいかぬ。その剣と組み合い、力を競い合うことはできん。
He is being very forthcoming with what he can and can't do.
もとより、刀というものはそういうものだ。西洋の剣はその重さと力で物を叩き切る。だが、我らの刀は速さと技で物を断ち切るのだ。戦いが噛み合わぬのは道理であろう。まあしかし、これではいささか興がそがれる。もう良い頃合いだぞ、セイバー。いい加減手の内を隠すのはやめにしろ。
Is he trying to bait us to use the no phantasm? Or like the... You know what I mean.
アサシ、私があなたに手加減しているとでも。
していないとでも言うのか。何のつもりかは知らんが、剣を鞘に収めたまま戦とは舐められたものだ。私程度では本気を出すまでもないということか。
He even got that much? Sheesh.
ほう。それでも応じないという顔だな。よかろう。ならばここまでだ。お前が出し惜しみをするのなら、先に我が秘剣をお見せしよう。
Saying so. The swordsman with the longsword comes down next to Saber. To relinquish his advantage of being overhead is the same as losing for Assassin. I wouldn't say that. I think you are being a little hasty in your judgment. Assassin is certainly a skilled swordsman. That is only with the conditions of these geographical features. If they are to fight on the same level, it's possible for Saber to repel Assassin's attack and slash his neck. But Assassin would know this as well. So why?
構えよ。でなければ死ぬぞ、セイバー。
Saber's instincts react to that voice. He's telling the truth. It's not advantageous at all for Saber that Assassin has to come down. The instincts that have guarded through numerous battles to warn her of her misunderstanding. She readies her sword at once. There's no time to hesitate. She only has to attack with her sword before Assassin swings his longsword. There's about 3 meters of distance between them. That is a stance that the swordsman has not yet shown in this battle.
危険。
Saber charges in. The longsword is useless now. As long as she's inside its range, its length will backfire. Are you sure about that? But...
ツバメ返し。
Such logic does not exist with this swordsman. Such logic does not exist. The lightning strikes. An evil strike that attacks with speed, overwhelming Saber. But it is not as if Saber cannot block such an attack. She moves her attacking sword into defense, and she repels Assassin's full power attack.
もらった。
Even Assassin will have an opening if that attack is repelled. In the small instant when she tries to slice Assassin's stomach. In that instant, Saber trusts her instincts and rolls down the stone steps. She rolls down as if fleeing. She doesn't even soften her landing. Saber spins her body frantically and rolls down the stairs without killing her speed. Saber stops rolling and stands back up. She stares at the swordsman calmly.
ほう。
Standing calmly.
かわしたか、我が秘剣。さすがはセイバー。ツバメなどとは格が違う。
信じられない。今のはまさか。
何、そう大した芸ではない。たまさかツバメを切ろうと思いつき身についただけのものだからな。
He raises his longsword a little, as if to trace the movement of the technique that inspired fear in Saber.
見えるか、セイバー。ツバメはな、風を受けて刀を避ける。早かろうが遅かろうが関係はない。どのような刀であろうと大気を震わさずには触れぬであろう。連中はその震えを感じ取り飛ぶ方向を変えるのだ。故にどのような一撃であれツバメを立つことはできなかった。所詮刀など一本線に過ぎぬ。縦横に空を行くツバメを捉えられぬは道理よな。ならば逃げ道を囲めばいいだけのこと。一の太刀でツバメを襲い、風を読んで避けるツバメの逃げ道を続く二の太刀で取り囲む。しかし連中は素早くてな。この長刀ではまず二の太刀が間に合わん。ことを成したければ一息のうちほぼ同時に行わなければならなかったが、そのような真似は人の技ではない。叶うことなどあるまいと承知したものだが。
But when you became a servant, that changed.
あいにくと他にやることもなかったのでな。一年寄進に通じるというが、気がつけばこの通りよ。ツバメを立つというくだらぬ思いつきは複数の立ち筋で牢獄を作り上げる秘剣となった。
That's quite a change in use, but in her mind, Saber disagrees with Assassin's words. It's wrong. That technique is not as simple as that. But at the same time, no. The two blows came at exactly the same time. Assassins. Sasaki Kojiro's longsword doubled its existence for just that instant.
奇襲はゼルレッジ。何の魔術も使わず、ただ剣技だけで宝具の域に達したサーバント。
That fact is what should be admired. That one blow made it clear. Sasaki Kojiro does not have a noble phantasm like heroic spirits have. He has only his demonic technique, made possible by his godlike skill. It is impossible, for this mere human is equal to heroic spirits armed with noble phantasms.
だが足場が悪かったな。ツバメ返しの軌跡は本来3つ。もうわずかに広ければ横の一撃も加えられたのだが。
そうでしょうね。そうでなければ不完全です。全てが同時であるならニノたちはどうしても遅くなる。それを補うために横方向への離脱を阻む3の太刀があるはずだ。
いい飲み込みの速さだ。だからこそ我が秘剣をかわしたか。素晴らしいぞセイバー。
Yeah, she's pretty great.
このような属性に呼び出された我が身を呪ったが、それも今宵まで生前では叶わなかった立ち会い。我が秘剣を存分に振る舞える殺し合いができるのならば呼び出された甲斐があるというもの。
Assassin readies his sword once again and comes down the stairs. He must be after Saber's neck. Saber's not confident if she'll be able to avoid that secret technique again. Like Lancer's Gay Bolg, Assassin Tsubame Gaishi is something that cannot be allowed to begin. No, unlike Gay Bolg that allows you to find a countermeasure once you find out it will go for the heart, there are no possible counters for Assassin's secret technique even when you know about it. That's scary. If there is a countermeasure, it is only not to let him use it. To beat it, she must attack him with her strongest blow before Assassin uses that technique.
なるほど。確かに手加減など許される相手ではなかったようだ。
She lowers her arms. She lowers her sword as if to stick it into the ground. She glares at Assassin who's approaching her.
ほう、そうか。ようやくその気になったか、セイバー。
Assassin stops ascending the steps and readies himself for a certain kill. Saber looks at him bravely.
不満がないのはこちらも同じだ。我が一撃受け切れるか、アサシンのサーバント。
Saber releases her own restraints. The air shakes. As if acting in response to her will, the sword erupts with a massive amount of wind. Assassin retreats a bit. The wind pressure released from Saber is extraordinary. Not only Assassin, but even the large firm trees of the forest are shaking and creaking. It is a flow of wind like an explosion. Flow of wind like an explosion. The trapped air is released and explodes outwards. This raging wind that would easily blow away a normal person is coming out from Saber's sword. That is the power of her sword. Invisible air is a sword that has wind sealed in it. The sword that covers itself in compressed wind changes to a refraction of light to make it look invisible. So this phenomenon occurs when once the wind is released. The released wind seeks escape and emits itself chaotically into the surroundings. In that instant, it is the commanding magic of the sword that allows her to freely manipulate the raging wind. With Saber possessing incredible amounts of magical energy, she should be able to hold this boundary field for a few minutes. As proof, her sword is still invisible even though she's already released this much wind.
さながら台風といったところだが、しかし。
The power of the raging wind does not abate. The wind emitting from Saber's sword is about to engulf Assassin.
この程度のはずがない。その奥にあるもの、見せてもらうぞ、セイバー。
Assassin closes in against the blinding raging wind. Saber's arms move to attack Assassin who is calmly advancing in a strong wind that allows no approach. The sword, clad in wind, roars and... Okay, I think I'm gonna stop there. next time we're back to Shiro, and we're gonna see what I believe is gonna be the conclusion of this first clash between Saber and Assassin. But anyhow, for now, yeah, for now I'm going to head off. Anyway, I will catch you guys later.